Hello, my beautiful, gorgeous people. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Alyssa. I'm Seattle-based flight attendant, and I love taking you guys on my trips with me. This is a very exciting vlog because it is my very first trip as a line holder. So for the month of July, I was able to hold a line. It's probably short-lived. I don't know if I'll be able to hold it for the coming months because I'm still kind of at the bottom. I think I just bid differently than other people who were above me and was able to hold it. So it was a miracle. It was not expected this soon, but I'm so stoked just to get a little taste of it, see what it's like. So I have my whole schedule. I already know where I'm flying, what days, who I'm flying with for the most part, like how long my overnights are for this entire month of July, which is so exciting because it just allows me to plan my life a little bit better and have a little bit more of a structured schedule. Obviously, things can still change. This industry, you have to be so flexible. Even as a line holder, they will sometimes move people around. That's very rare, but it does happen based on necessity. If they have to, they will. So I just pulled up to the employee lot. I was not feeling like vlogging. I told myself I would, and I wasn't feeling like vlogging just because I'm not feeling like my best self. But you know what? I'm like, this is real life. Like, I'm here to share my everyday life with you guys, not on the days that I feel the most put together. Like, I'm gonna show up real and raw and honest and vulnerable because that's what I want my channel to be. So we are getting ready to head to the airport. I'm just waiting for the employee bus to get here, and then we're gonna hop on and head to the airport. I need to check in about 15 minutes, so hopefully they pull up soon. But I'm gonna go grab my luggage and just kind of go stand over by the waiting area. We'll go through security if we have to, and I am just headed from Seattle to Portland for this first one. I didn't look who I'm flying with, so I don't know who's more senior, where I'm gonna work, but I will let you guys know all of that once we get to the airport. Been sitting in the Portland airport for about an hour and a half. I called Damon for a little bit. I ate some lunch and I am getting ready. Is this not on? I'm getting ready to head out to my plane. It should be here shortly. And sorry, this water. I just sprayed water all over myself. I'm gonna head back over to the other terminal and go wait for my plane. is 8:33. I have to be downstairs for my van pickup at 8:40, so we are going to head out. I just finished packing up my lunchbox, grabbing everything out of the fridge and freezer. I might stop at the breakfast bar to grab some fruit to go, but I'm not super hungry. I packed some breakfast sandwiches for this trip, so I can heat that up in the plane whenever I get hungry. I only have 2 flights today. We are going to Minneapolis and back. I hope I'm saying that right. I always say it wrong. My boyfriend always says Minneapolis, and I say Minneapolis. I need to look that up, which one it is, but I'm going there and back from Portland and then overnighting in this same hotel again tonight, which will be nice and easy. I'm already familiar with it, and then tomorrow is go home day. So very quick trip. It'll be a long day of flying because these flights are long, but I'm excited. 2 flights and done. Hello, my beautiful people. I made it to my plane. I'm working in the back today. We just have 2 flights. We're headed to Minneapolis. We're pretty full on both flights. The way there is gonna be about 3 hours, which is a long flight for us. So I grabbed my book and I'll do service and just hang out. See you guys on the other side. Down, 1 to go. We are heading back to Portland. It's going to be like a 3.5-hour flight, so a little bit longer for this one. Does this place look familiar at all? I'm literally in my exact same room that I was in last night. It feels so good to lay down. Oh my goodness. It wasn't a hard day, it's just long. And I feel like I say that all the time, but some days are hard. This day was just a little bit long, but I'm in the same room. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the exact same room. 2 flights and done. It was a good day. All of our passengers, I worked in the back, and all of our passengers were good. We didn't have any like craziness. We did have lots of kids on both of our flights, but everyone was well behaved and very mellow. And I did 2 cart services for each flight, so two rounds of drinks for each flight, so that kept me busy. But I also got to read my book. I know someone commented on a recent blog and asked me to share what I've been reading. Yeah, usually I read on my Kindle, but I've been reading a physical book, so that's kind of fun to mix it up. But I'm gonna change. I'm waiting for Damon to call me. Someone else just commented on a previous vlog. Who's Damon? That's my boyfriend. I forget that like some of you are just watching some of my videos for the first time, and I haven't explained that every time. But Damon is my boyfriend. He lives in Hawaii. I am based in Seattle. And so we do the long distance gig, and so we talk a lot FaceTime on the phone in between flights when I can, and whenever I'm at overnights, like we just talk on the phone to spend time with each other. So I am waiting for a call from him, and I think there's literally a Target right across the street. I think I'm gonna walk over to Target. My sister's birthday is this weekend and I'm going home, but I'm literally back-to-back flying until I fly home. Like I'm literally working all day and then hopping on a flight this weekend to go home to spend time with her and celebrate her. So I think I'm gonna walk to Target just to go grab her a card, and I need to get some toiletries, and I won't have time when I go back to Seattle. So I think I'm gonna go do that now. We'll see. I might get lazy and just be in bed for the night, but our van pickup is at 5 a.m. tomorrow morning, so I'm definitely going to get some sleep early tonight. So I don't have too much time. It's already 6:30. I probably want to go to bed by like 9 at the latest, or at least be like winding down and reading and like off my phone and everything. So I don't have too much time, but I'm not going to the gym. Today's a rest day. I may go walk on the treadmill just to help me fall asleep early, but I really don't know, you guys. I just need to get out of my uniform and then we're gonna go from there. Good morning, friends. It is 4:40 a.m. I just got out of the shower and got dressed. I have to be downstairs in 20 minutes for my van. I actually got some sleep, probably like 6.5, 7 hours, which is pretty good. I thought that I packed melatonin. I usually do for when I have these super early morning trips, especially because this whole last week I've been going to bed at like 2 in the morning because I was on PM reserve up until a few days ago before I got this line, and we were landing after midnight every single night. So by the time I was winding down and going to bed, it was super late, and now we are doing a circadian swap, but that's okay because I have a line and today is go home day. So I'm just putting on a little makeup for this flight. We're just heading back to Seattle, and then we do a Santa Barbara turn, and then I'm done. Today is the 4th of July, so we'll see how crazy it is. It was really busy on, not yesterday, but day 1 of this trip was super crazy. The first night that I came to Portland, the airport was just packed with people, and I was like, gosh, is this summer flying? And I totally forgot it was 4th of July, so people were traveling for the holiday probably. So we'll see what today looks like. I didn't do anything that I said I was gonna do last night, which if you've been watching my vlogs by now, you know that I am fine with just laying low and hanging out in my hotel room. I called my boyfriend and we talked for a little bit. We watched some Netflix. We turned on Brooklyn Nine-Nine, which we like to just watch whenever we're like hanging out, but we don't have a lot of time, or we don't want to watch like a movie or a ton of TV. I was gonna walk across the street to Target to get my sister a birthday card, and then I remembered that I had blank cards at home that I could just write in, and Damon was like, Alyssa, save your money. I was being a little silly, a little ambitious with that. So I was like, okay, you're right. So I didn't end up going. We did Bible study. And by the time we finished Bible study, it was time for me to go to bed. So I made some mint tea and crawled in bed. And I was kind of nervous because I didn't have melatonin to help me fall asleep, but I guess I was tired because it didn't take me too long to fall asleep, and I pretty much slept through the night. Sometimes with these early trips, I like wake up every single hour checking my phone. I'm nervous that I'm gonna like sleep through my alarms, and kind of one of my worst fears with this job is sleeping through an alarm and then the whole crew's like waiting for you. I have had that happen. Like, I wasn't the flight attendant that did that, but I have had that where we've been like waiting at the van and we were delayed because a flight attendant she fell back asleep before and had to rush. Like, we were all just sitting in the van waiting for her, and I'm like, oh, that just had to be like not fun at all. So I'm gonna finish putting my makeup on, pack up my food, and we're gonna head downstairs and get to our van. Alright, it's time to go home. I am sitting outside enjoying the rest of my Starbucks. We're in Seattle. We have about 45 minutes until we start boarding our flight. We are doing a Santa Barbara turn, and then I'm done today. I do have work again tomorrow. I start another trip at like 5 a.m. tomorrow. So today's 4th of July. Happy 4th of July, by the way. But I'm probably not going to do anything except go to the gym and then do some laundry, make sure that I have enough food and all of that to go for this trip for tomorrow and then Saturday. And then when I fly back to Seattle on Saturday, I'm going straight to Reading. So kind of back-to-back flying going on, but we've got 2 more flights today and then I'm done. am in my bed, you guys. I got off the plane and I literally ran to the shuttle and just came home and showered and crawled in bed immediately. I'm gonna take a nap for a little bit. I don't have plans other than going to the gym tonight, and I start another trip tomorrow. I have to be at the airport at 5 a.m. again, so I'm gonna have to get up at like 3:30 to drive to the airport and shuttle in and all of that and be at the airport by 5. So I'm sorry I didn't film a closeout video. This is the real me. Big t-shirt, laying in bed. But I'm gonna take a nap. And it was a really good trip. It was honestly, today was a good day. Passengers were very chill. Everyone was happy because it's 4th of July. Happy 4th of July. And it was good. Yeah, there's no complaints. It was a beautiful day out. I got some really good views in the flight deck, which I shared. It was a really great first trip as a line holder. I have no complaints. It's nice having a taste of a line, knowing that crew scheduling wasn't gonna call me and tack any more flying on. I was like, okay, well, I'm done after this flight. I get to go home. There's no like panic when crew schedule calls or checking my schedule. Like, my schedule's my schedule. So that has been really nice, and I think I could get used to that, but it's really nice experiencing a line. And I'm gonna wrap up the vlog here. That's all I've got. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next vlog.